Alright, welcome to another match of Ather Raids. We're taking on a Japanese Yun player here, and we're gonna go in with Byleth here. Shouldn't be too much of a tough one. Got the Byleth squad, and we're just gonna go ahead and I don't know, break some of the stuff here, find the real traps, and then slow walk our way up to the defense, and then just take some hits, and then figure it out from there. Not a lot going on here, so yeah, should be able to get this one through pretty easily. Yun isn't refined, and no real ranged threats here, so I mean, sometimes you just get an easy one and you work with it. I ain't complaining. I've been playing pretty badly today, so it's good to have one that you don't have to think too much about. Let's try to get the trap out of the way first. Okay, nice. So we got the trap.
Have you made ready?
I thought that might be the right one, because there's really nothing over the other side. I think we can probably hold here for a turn, just to heal back up, and we're going to break some additional structures over here as well, and then start to move out. I would love to have broken the tactics room, but we're going to wait a little bit for that. So I've really been trying to figure out what to do now on defense, since Catcher Be Gone is a thing. I think it really comes down to how many people are actually going to be able to get the new unit with the skill, because she seems pretty simple enough to use, and she gets 2 actions in 1 turn, so that's pretty much the whole Catcher Ball that's getting hit with the ruse, so there's really no escaping it. So I'm kind of hoping that the bug is not a bug, but maybe also is a bug. I don't know, but we'll see what comes of that, because if there's really no way to cleanse it, then yeah, it's pretty much done for. I mean, Catcher still does offer the amazing guidance support, warping support, and just the statuses overall that can be useful on units that benefits from having those statuses on them, the bonuses that I mean.
Am I needed?
So I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. I'm probably still going to run the Catcher Ball, because I think overall, not a lot of people are going to pull on the banner.
Ready. Very well.
Probably because people probably don't have enough orbs just to make it work. So that's what I'm hoping for. But I don't know how true that will be. It's probably a good thing that it's a skill and not just on the unit, because the skill will be available in Hall of Forms in a couple of months. So if you missed out on an opportunity to get it now, you can probably get it when it comes around in Hall of Forms. So that's a good thing. But I think between now and then, there'd probably be some way to make up for the loss of the brave hits from Catcher. But for right now, I was looking at some of the matchups for Sanaki, and it's really dependent on the debuffs. And in light dark season that we're in right now, the debuffs aren't really guaranteed because of Peony. She does get the, what is that, dominance, with getting the buffs from people that are around. But again, that's not always guaranteed, and you have to like make a way to get the debuffs. So I don't know. 3 spaces is a thing as well, and also solo is a thing as well. And also looking at that new Zelgius, he pretty much just like doesn't even care about her debuffs. Pretty much any blue unit can get away with like winning the combat against her, it looks like. I'll probably need to like review the matchups, but it just wasn't looking too good for her, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I do think having a brave unit is like the way to go, but again, the brave units aren't that good. Or the units that hit twice before the opponent, that have desperation, basically. A lot of them aren't that good. Aside from like Alcharist and anybody that can really use the Dark Bow really well, like Etier and Dorothy.
Have you made ready?
But not that many units come to mind. Shez,
excuse me.
she basically a glass cannon. She dies in 1 hit. You have Soren, who's acceptable, but I really don't like the interaction with that save mechanic. I really don't like that at all. So it's good, but if you're already running saves, then it kind of overlaps, and it might lead you into some bad situations. So don't like that there. And then,
am I needed?
Really not much else that I can think of. I mean, there is that said, or Monica, but I mean, if those units were like really the thing, you'd probably be seeing more of them by now. And also Ascended Ishtar, which is a good choice, but that's just one unit. You need a couple more just to make all of this work. So I'm really not sure what to do about this problem.
I see.
As I said, I'm probably still going to run my catcher ball for that reason. And the fact that a lot of people might not be able to get the unit, so I'll probably be safe in the lower tiers of Ether raids. But I think when we get high up and we start matching against like the whales and just the people that actually play the game competitively, it will definitely be there. Maybe not on the unit, on Hater, because a lot of them plan to fodder the unit Heather in any case, so it's going to be there in some capacity. So I'm really just I'm really not sure. Probably I think the best thing to do is try to get like either ranged calves that hit hard or pre-charge specials. I think that might be the way. AoEs, light dark season, not the best thing because of Godo. And then pre-charge specials, you can still make pre-charge specials work in Astra Anima because you just need to meet the res check with Veil. So I think pre-charge specials might be the way to go, but then that does play poorly into like Hardy Fighter Aegis. So it's a lot of things to think about. And then there's Gatekeeper with Pass, and then there's the Fallen Maria thing. One of the main reasons that people ran the catcher ball is that you're pretty much guaranteed to get the kill on someone running the Fallen Maria without having to use Colorless Feud. So if you don't have that Brave hit, then you're probably going to have to fight the unit again because Maria is just going to bring them back to life. It's not a good position to be in.
Have you made ready?
It's not a good time for defense. Not a good time at all. I'm probably thinking that Golvig, because should probably be like a mythic, or maybe is it mythic or it's double at the end of the month, right? So one, and maybe both of them. Maybe Converser. Well, no, we already know what Converser's weapon does. It doesn't give her an extra action, if I'm not mistaken. But Golvig's weapon will probably definitely give her an extra action, but I don't know if that'll be enough. Like, I really don't. Unless it's a Brave, unless it hits Brave and also, oh my god, that would be broken. But that would probably be exactly what is needed to kind of balance out the way that the game is right now on defense. But I guess until the end of the month, we're just gonna have to figure out how to get by. No Catria.
I shall go.
Pre-charge specials, probably the way to go. At least that's what I think.
Good morning.
And just having units that won't die. The only one I have that does that is probably Brave Byleth. So I'll see if I can make that work. But defense is tough, man. It's really tough right now. You could run the flyer line, but I don't want to do that. It's really toxic.
To me.
Am I needed?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Things are tough. Things are tough right now. Life after Catria.
Maybe this way. I shall go.
Can I get this? Yeah, cool. Yeah. And also warp defenses.
I see.
Gatekeeper is still a thing. That's why I said calves. But there aren't that many really, really good calves in the game.
You dare touch me?
But we get this. And we're calling it a day here. I'm gonna go pull on the banner, see if I can get me a copy of that Heather. GG's.